Welcome, folks. You're about to learn about two powerful business opportunities. One is a marketing representative or rep to represent our marketing company, which there's no cost or obligation, and that of a referring travel agent. We call them RTAs, where the initial startup cost is under $500 and $49.95 per month. You may take advantage of any one of these opportunities or both. Sit back and relax, and let's talk about how to turn fun into fortune as an RTA. You see, when you come aboard as an RTA, our business is very unique because it's like two businesses rolled into one. The first thing that happens is you're going to own your very own full-service, worldwide, online travel agency, where anytime you or anybody else books travel on your website, our company pays you 60% of the vendor commissions. Now that you own your own internet travel business, you and your family will be able to travel as an insider. Folks, we're talking about traveling as an insider at insider prices instead of the outsider regular retail tourist prices. And if you'll tell anyone else how they can do the very same thing, our company pays you handsomely. What we're going to talk about first is I want to tell you a little bit about the travel industry, talk with you a little bit about our company, speak very specifically about our product and how it works, and then show you how all of that turns into money for you and your family. Let's begin by talking about the travel industry. Don't know if you knew this or not, but ladies and gentlemen, the travel industry is the single largest industry on the face of this earth. That's right. It is a $7 trillion per year industry, the largest on the planet. And what's already the largest industry in the world is going to completely double in 5 short years. The reason for this explosive growth is due to the baby boomers. You see, every 8 seconds for the next 20 years, a baby boomer retires. What is it people like to do when they retire? You guessed it, travel and vacation. Now, if you think about how people book their travel nowadays, most people are booking their travel over the internet. It is the fastest growing commercial segment of the internet, and let's just face it, everyone loves to take vacations. Well, when you come aboard right away, you're going to become a travel professional. That means you'll be able to travel at insider prices. Folks, you'll get things like courtesy upgrades to first class when you fly, even though you only paid for coach. You receive courtesy upgrades to suites at hotels for less than the regular room rate. You're going to have access to hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of specially reduced vacation packages at pennies on the dollars for travel professionals with the proper credentials. And now that travel is your business, now your trips and vacations become tax deductible. Well, let's talk about our company structure. Ladies and gentlemen, we're two companies rolled into one. Our first company is a marketing company called YourTravelBiz.com, and then there's also our travel company, which is YTB Travel and Cruises. Folks, we're a full-service travel agency located in the greater St. Louis area. Our company is publicly traded on the stock market, and our company's goal is to be the world's largest travel company in the world's largest industry. These gentlemen you see here are the founders of our company, the absolute example of integrity, and represent over 75 years of experience in helping others be successful. Well, let me just say something to you real quick as we move on to before we move on to the next slide. The first part of this presentation is going to be about the travel company, and at the very end I'll talk a little bit more about the marketing company as well. This is a press release written about our company. It says that YTB International is among the top 30 small publicly traded companies. Yes, we're small, folks, but we're still within the top 30. Here's an award that our company received last year as well as this year. This award was given out by the #1 cruise line on the planet, Carnival Cruises. And folks, they gave us their highest award, the Pinnacle Award. You see, ladies and gentlemen, last year alone, our company booked more than $500 million of travel. Think about that. A publicly traded company that booked over $500 million in travel. All that said, and I think you're really going to like this, this is what's called FAM trips. Now, FAM is short for familiarization. This is where cruises and tours, safaris, resorts, hotels, they're going to invite you to come to their property at pennies on the dollar, and they want to spoil you and pamper you. What they really want to do is make it so that you have such an impressive stay that you would leave there and tell others about their property. Folks, there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these type of trips for you to choose from every single day. Well, I'm going to show you some actual fam trips. As a matter of fact, this is one that my wife and I are taking this year. This is an all-inclusive stay in the beautiful country of Tahiti. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll be staying in an over-the-water bungalow built on a coral reef. I want to ask you a question. Now, the best retail price for this trip is $3,279. But look at the agent rate, $699. Which would you rather pay? Take your time. Think about that, folks. That's a 79% savings. And what do you do when you get back from the trip? You're going to write it off your taxes. Since I'm going here, let me take you inside and show you around a bit. This is what it looks like at daybreak. This is what the rooms look like. Marble floors, jacuzzi tubs. What my wife likes so much is that the living area has a glass floor. Allows you to see through the floor and observe the stingrays and the parrotfish and all the marine life right there from inside of your bungalow. You see that fruit bowl? It can be removed and you can feed the fish right there from your room. I think that's so romantic. This is what it looks like at night. Can you imagine yourself taking this wonderful vacation for the agent rate? Well, how about a 7-day Alaskan cruise aboard Royal Caribbean? Ladies and gentlemen, just look at the ports of call. Once again, the best retail price is $1,968. But look at the agent rate, only $399. I challenge you to think of any motel that you could stay 7 nights for only $399. You can't do it in a Motel 6. You can't do that at the Red Roof Inn, much less a 7-night Alaskan cruise. And what are you going to do when you get back? You guessed it. You're going to write it off your taxes. This is a fam trip to world-famous Waikiki Beach. Once again, the best retail price is $25.95, but the agent rate's only $8.95. And what do you do when you get back from that trip? You're going to write it off your taxes. Let me just tell you something, folks. The food tastes the same. The sunshine is the same. The beach is the same. But as you can see, the prices are not the same. Do you see why it has its advantages traveling like an insider? Let's talk a little bit about the tax system in this country. You know, it was created for 2 groups of people, not the rich and the poor, but for employees